We're going to get right into this in just a second. However, I want you to see what's going on here. Maybe we're going to just drive around, but let's walk around for a second. Now, this is the 2025 Honda Accord EXL. And what I'm going to just do here is take you for a spin with what's going on. Right now, if you're here in the Tracy Honda area, I am DOMiNiC, DOMiNiC at TracyHonda.com. Don't forget to go check me out on the Tracy Honda Insider page. Subscribe there. Help me get to 500. Thank you for everybody who's got me well over 3,000 hours in less than 2 months. But you see those rims right there? These are exclusive. They used to be to the EX, but there's no more EX. The EX is the SE, and these are the Hankook tires. They're where's their rating at? I had it memorized, and then I just every time I grab the mic, I kind of forget. There it is, right there. They're 225, 50 rated 17s, but it's kind of got a different look to it. This is Crystal Black Pearl, my favorite color. My prologue is Raven Black, but man, it's so nice. That's that new front end right there. Mention Accord. Pardon the wind in the background. It's kind of a storm going on right now. But check this out. Now, we do have a clear package, privacy glass, wheel locks, all weather floor mats, and a trunk tray. The all weather mats and trunk tray, yeah, you can kind of order it right here, but nobody does. So we do it for you. This way it's already warranted and guaranteed. Look that up. You'll actually see that. Anyhow, and in every single video, you notice there's always kind of this tag to the side, little square one, and nobody ever talks about it. I'm probably the only one who does. This is the 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid EXL. This is a Crystal Black Pearl, like I was mentioning. You're gonna get 48 combined, 51 city, 44 highway. So besides the this way, that way, up, down, left, right, whatever, it's a $36,090 MSRP. Roni sticker price, a retail price right there. So suggested retail price, excuse me. You have the body color matching on the side mirrors. You got blind side information with those LED turn signals. So if I open it up, actually it's already started, so there you go. We do put the privacy glass, aka the tint, on the windows. Here's the back end. Your hybrid badging, so you know that it's a hybrid. Happy New Year, everybody. Today is February 13th. And this right here, dedicated to my wife, my gorgeous wife. Man, how lucky am I to have you. Tonight at 10:30, you went into labor with our little mamas, and I love you forever. You forever changed my life. So now that little girl is going to be 8 on February 15th, which is this Saturday. And all she wants me to do is have a play button. So if you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and you're going to be completely satisfied. Welcome if you're new to the channel. So you got auto down and auto up on those front windows right here. These ones just mean when you don't see auto, see, it means you have to hold it. Otherwise, it's going to stop every time you let go of it. You got dual power seats. So this one's going to be adjustable. Let me move my shadow out the way. So this is, I guess, the way they do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there needs to be 11 and 12, because that right there is an adjustment. I guess you can go like this. So whatever. So you got the perforated leather. You see that, and it's got that contrasted stitch right there. Goes all the way up. You got the piping too. You see the piping right there. Not bad, right? And you have a tilt and telescope steering wheel. You just drop that, and then you can pull that out. You can tilt it up and down if you don't want to tilt it. There's your blinker. There's your high beams. There's your not high beams. We're about to go for a drive, everybody, so you're going to completely love it. You're going to get a leather-wrapped steering wheel in the Accord EXL. And again, you're going to see more of that stitching. You see what I'm talking about on the inside right there? You got the gloss black on the bottom right here. Yeah, it gets fingerprinty, but just carry yourself a little microfiber cloth, put it anywhere. There's plenty of spaces to put it, and then just take care of that OCD. Now, this is going to spin down and control right there. So I can just scroll that right there with this little spin right there, and then push it in to, make that decision. We'll go back right there. Now, to close these vents, you just See, it's closed. Now, as I open it, watch how those lines get longer, meaning more air is going to flow out right there. And then all you simply got to do is just adjust it like that and which direction you want the wind to blow. So there's the Accord all-weather mats that we have here. This is how you pop your trunk right there. You see that? So we'll get that into a second and get into that in a second. Let's go ahead and keep these lights on. So on any Honda, you're going to notice there's on, door, and off. So door, when you open the door, and then when you close the door, it'll go on when you open the door, close when you close the door, it'll go off. That right there, see how it's on? When it's green, that means it's on. Push it, see how it's off? That means that there's a self-dimming rear view mirror right here, and it's going to dim automatically for you when you get these bright lights behind you. We're going to connect a new device. Sure, why not? I got a message actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for devices here. I got some messages. Hang on one second while I check these messages. But there's the new screen while you're at it. There's the new interior. Let's go ahead and turn these lights on. And I got a birthday coming up this weekend for my little mamas. So that's what's going on. They're trying to call it to confirm everything. Let me go ahead and search for devices. This is what you're going to want to do. So search for devices. No entries exist. Press Honda Accord on your Bluetooth device. Again, don't forget to subscribe to Tracy Honda Insider. I got a pairing code of 663169. Once that connects in just a moment, what I like to do after that is, boom, put down right there. So that little girl right there wants her daddy to have a play button. So make that little girl's dream happy. And don't forget to subscribe. Everybody who has subscribed, awesome. Thank you. Very grateful for it. Now, here's where a lot of the times it's expected to, be done like that, but now you have to actually push the Android Auto information. Would you like to enable it? Yes. And then sometimes there's going to be, after you confirm right here, there's going to be a disclaimer. See what I mean? Nearby devices, location, microphone, and details. If you go into details, it'll tell you, connects device, when it's used, enables locations, and all the things that you're accepting. So once you accept that, it'll start up the system. You can allow it to access your contacts, which means when somebody calls you, their name will come up right there. So we're going to go ahead and continue here. And then in just a second, you'll see it. Let me turn this down because I was actually listening to stuff. Okay, Google. Uh-oh. Okay, Google. What's the address to Tracy Honda?
The address for Tracy Honda is 3450 Auto Plaza Way, Tracy, California, 95304.
Again, I'm DOMiNiC, DOMiNiC at tracyhonda.com. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit that out right there and then check out the rest of this right here. So if you press the home icon on the top left, so home and back, like I tell all my happy buyers, home and back are going to be your best friends. If you had Apple CarPlay connected, I'm recording on my iPhone, you would hit the Apple CarPlay button and it would basically pull up the Apple CarPlay screen. And when you're connected to Android Auto, boom. Now you hit the Waze right there and then hit the X right there and then boom, it just gives you a full display. On this side right here, you notice it says guidance unavailable. So we're going to scroll down here and we're going to check out all these different menu options. Right now, the car is just kind of chilling because that's a full battery, as you see. As that battery starts to deplete, what will happen is it'll start to kick on and then the engine when we are driving. So 116 miles of range, and you got like, I don't know, it was like an eighth or less of a tank right there. Not bad, only 4 miles. Speed and time, navigation, guidance not available, driver attention. Set your seatbelt. That's me sitting in a seatbelt with no seatbelt on. Sitting in a seat with no seatbelt on. Safety and support. I'm going to push it in right here. Then push that in right there. So that's road departure mitigation. It's on. And then now look, right next to 4 miles an hour, you see how there's a green circle and a green car. Usually I'm not a fan of this parking sensor. I know when I'm getting close to something. So now you see how there's a green car and a gray circle. So that means that one or more of these safety systems are off. And then next, if you see a gray car and a gray circle, as you see right there, that just means that all the system is off. So road departure mitigation are the ones I like to turn on. The blind spot information I like to turn on. And depending on how I drive, I'll either turn on or turn off the collision mitigation braking system. I'm going to do a whole video on this right here for y'all. I been promoted as a social media manager and the chief content creator here, CCC, yay, for Tracy Honda. So again, go check out the Tracy Honda Insider. Thank you for your support here. Over 2.3 million views. Holy smokes! Like I'm just, I just grew up a guy, a kid in San Jose. You know what I'm saying? And boom, real time traffic. Now look at me. I'm still a young man like that song. But anyhow, I put the wireless charger there, and then you can tell that it's hooked up and it's connected because there's a charger right there. So again, if you press the home icon, you scroll to the left, even though it's going to the right, you hit vehicle settings. That'll basically pull up all the settings and everything that you do in this right here. You got this amazing little avatar that'll come up. Even though we're in an all black car, it's going to show Platinum My Pro. Tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS calibration. You're going to calibrate the tires whenever you have a low pressure light right there. Granted, it doesn't look like it's flat to the floor. Press back. See what I'm saying? Back and home are going to be your best friends. Keyless access setup is the lights are flashing, right? When you unlock or lock your door, you have the lights that are flashing. Keyless access beep was when you have the car beeping when you hit the lock button when you're looking for your car. Remote start and lockout prevention. So those are your keyless access setups right there. The door setup is the only thing I could think of is instead of the vehicle speeding up, I turn that to shift and park. This way, as soon as I shift, so watch me unlock this door, shift and park. As soon as I shift, it locks those doors. Walkaway auto lock. I'm gonna try to remember this time before I shut off the car. Actually, to shut off the car this time and not in the video, because what ends up happening is I take the pictures and then I end the video and then I come back and I drive the car back or something and I end the video and I'm like close the door and then the walkaway auto lock and I'm like, I forgot to show them. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and sincerely thank you for all your appreciation. My bad, my voice is loud, y'all. Like it's always been loud ever since I can remember. ACC vehicle detection beep every single time you're using your adaptive cruise control. When it senses a car in and out, it's going to beep. It's off now for a reason because people would consistently come in and say that the car is beeping and I don't know why. And that's because they were sold, they weren't given a buying experience. That right there is pretty much your personalized settings worksheet. Driver assist system setup is the one I was just talking about, and then the door setup, and then the keyless access setup, and the TPMS calibration. So if you press home icon right here, that right there is your volume button. We could turn stuff on and off, but because there's some copywritten music, I can't put that on. You do have a Wi-Fi hotspot, which is amazing. You just hook up to it, and it'll give you your password, kind of like right there. Once you hook up and sign up to it, you turn your hotspot on or off right there, and then bam, that's how you'll access that right there. There's your clock settings. So if you ever wanted to change your clock settings, you just go into the menu, and then there's your clock faces, your date and time formats, and what have you. Whatever's playing from your USB, if you don't have it hooked up to the wireless Apple CarPlay or like in this case, wireless Android Auto, that's how you connect it there. Don't forget to download your Honda Link app. Oh my goodness, you're missing out. Email me, DOMiNiC@TracyHonda.com. If you have any questions about that, I want to help you out. It can be quite confusing. I completely understand. So there's the navigation, but when we're driving right now, I want you to see this. So we went from a full battery, and you see how this battery is just depleting. Eventually, what's going to happen is, watch when I turn on the air conditioner. When I drive, you see how the engine is putting power to the battery, so it acts as a generator. So we can turn that volume. The speed of the fan, the way it's blowing right there. Now, when I let go of this, it'll eventually just stop because it's done warming itself up. But right now, it's sending power to the battery. And you can do all EV mode too if you ever wanted, and it'll switch up right there. So the engine's too cold. You got to wait for it to increase for you to use that EV mode. Otherwise, you have sport, which I'm going to be driving in. You have normal and you have eco. With the drive that I take, if you've been on these drives with me before, you'll know it's a very windy drive. See, and then boom. See, it's just operating on the battery reserve. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and take a drive. There is your all new 11th generation Honda Accord interior. It's always been so nice. I remember the first time I seen this in 2023, I was just blown away by it. Let me go up a little bit here. Now, check this out. Let's turn this light off. So this backup camera, in my opinion, is one of the best backup cameras that comes standard. You can say what you want about all the other fancy guys and everything else, but this comes all the way on every single trim. You can see all the way down there. You can see all the way down there. Okay, now right there is your bumper. You see how you're looking straight back now? Now watch that white car behind us. When you get to that middle line right there, that's when you're going to switch to this angle. You see that? You see how we're backing into that bumper, that other car right there? Stop right there. You see those yellow dots that I stopped at? Pull up your parking brake. Let's step out. Let's hit this right here. As long as you stop at those yellow dots, check this out. You got plenty of space to walk behind your vehicle, get something out your trunk, open up your trunk, get something out your trunk, and bam. Since we're here, before we leave, here's the trunk. There's the cargo tray that I had mentioned. You lift up right here. You can order a spare, but otherwise there's your filter that your funnel, excuse me, and then there's your fix and go flat. And then usually there's a can right back there, but it's pretty dark too, so. Cargo hooks. What? Standard? Yes. You don't have to add them. You just pull right here, you pull right here. I like to pull right here because, getting fingerprints on an all black car after it's clean, not the business. Bam, there you go. You just reach from right here, you pull that down. Since we're back here, tons of space. I have my beanie on, so bear with me, but I mean, check it out. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? There we go. That's a nice way to hold it. But yeah, plenty of space back here. I can close this door. Tons of space. I was adjusted right there. You can go back. I'm just under 5'7". I'm a little guy, you know what I mean? Go figure, right? Short, bald guy that sells cars. Anyways, but yeah, here I am. And you can put 3 car seats back here if you can squeeze them. I would recommend just the 2 car seats. But if you're not going to use the middle, you can just drop it down right here. You got your armrest, your cup holder. I can just knock out. Oh man. My favorite feature, because I wear a coat, is this coat hook right here. So yeah. Anyhow, once again, this is dedicated to my wife. Gorgeous, I love you. Thank you so much for everything that you do for our family. Tonight, February 13th at 10:30 p.m., she went into labor, 52-hour labor. This amazing woman, 52 hours. Had an emergency C-section, 3:30 p.m. on February 15th. A little mama's was born, my blessing. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, see how I get all happy talking about it? Oh my gosh, my voice cracks a little bit too. So, to all you girl dads out there, to all you parents out there, to all you neonatal 3 in our experience, God bless y'all, man, for real, and bless your babies. You know what I'm saying? All right, so back to our show. Thank you for that favorite ball guy break right there. So you got your USBs, high-speed USBs. The little mamas that I'm talking about, she uses those right there for her iPad, and she freaking loves it. So let's go ahead and take this party elsewhere. We're not going to put the car right here. I mean, the phone right here, as I've learned, because when I hit the gas, this dang thing just blows up. So we're going to put the angle like this, and I'm going to just crush it right here. You may not be able to see me completely, but you can see all the things I'm going to be doing. And really, like I say, it's all that really matters is the car. Thank you for supporting me, but y'all are here for these Hondas. So let's take this for a spin. Super excited. The sun has set, so here we go. I found my microphone, so that allows everything to sound a little bit more better in these videos. You already see me, so you don't need to see me again. And that's pretty much the car right there. All the things I just broke down. See how it says heated seats right there if you can. Pause it, zoom in if you want. Here we go. All blacked out. Well, not necessarily, but all black. Crystal black pearl. Honda Accord EXL. I have all these vehicles. Oh my lord. Did that on purpose. Okay. I have all these vehicles broken down in less than 10 minutes. So they're not going to be any test drives on the Tracy Honda Insider page. But what there is going to be is an opportunity for you to see the car in less than 10 minutes. No fluff, no conversation, just basically getting right into it. And by me doing that, is if you'll see, you'll notice that I have pretty much all trims, all colors broken down, and it does really well for when you're shopping. And think about this: when you're shopping, right, and you get an internet quote, all they're talking about is price. Here's the best price. When can you make it down? I read. I mean, I'm an internet manager too, kind of still. So, whenever I want to enter leads and get involved in that whole findangle, um, whenever I want to go get involved with that, hey, give me your best price. Give me your best price. Everybody's race to the bottom, right? But then when you get there, holy crap. You don't get the rate. You can't have the rate. You can have the price. And then, hey, if you sit there and negotiate and beat people up for it, great. But I'll say what I've been saying for every single year since I started making these videos hardcore for the last 4 or 5 years. And build your relationship with your sales professional. Whether it's a woman, lady, whether it's a man, fella, build your relationship. Who's that right there? That's it. All right, my friend. You drive home safe to your family, Mr. Jimmy. Yep. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. That's why they call me your favorite ball guy. That was our master technician, Jimmy Lee. And yeah, he's dope, man. He's super dope. So yeah, we're just kind of just smooth mobbing right here, and I want you to see the couple of things. The main thing I like y'all to see here is the night drive. You get to see the night lights. I'm probably gonna have to do a day one. So that's what's going to be on the Tracy Honda Insider page. If you want to see it in the daytime, just go to Tracy Honda Insider. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, I'm going to cough real quick, y'all. Hang on a second. Let me move this microphone. I'm not trying to put that cough in stereo. So all these LED lights coming towards me, and then here it is right here. So there's supposed to be. Is there auto high beams? I'm not sure. I wasn't even thinking about it. I've been driving my Prologue, and I have 5,000 miles, just over 5,000 miles on my Prologue. And there's a couple of things that I miss about my Honda / non-GM. Like right now, me on this road that's concaved, because there's farmers around here, the off flow of the water from this road goes into these fields. Anyways, I can pretty much use this lane keeping assist with like one finger. There is the high beams right there. So look how bright that is. Look how bright it still is without the high beams. I've driven the Accord in, and also I've driven the Civic in fog, and it does great. So, if you're in these back country roads like this, or back roads when you're driving or commuting to wherever it is, on vacation, you name it, just want you to see how it handles at night. Because like right now, people driving through the Sierra, I don't know why you drive through the snow in the middle of a storm, but hey, some people like waiting, you know what I'm saying? And for all them folks, if they had this vehicle on them, these LED lights look fantastic. So here we come to our corner right here. Am I already in sport mode? Yeah, I'm already in sport mode. Now, behind your steering wheel is, you hit the left one when you're slowing down, and that's your deceleration selector. And I'm not even hitting the brake, and look how that car just slowed down. Hit the right one to release the tension. And then for all you 0 to 60 fans, let me know when you're ready. And then when I snap my fingers, that's it. We hit it. So ready, set, go. Wet road. You heard that little skirt right there. So making the adjustments, and there you go. How's that? And then instead of braking again, I just use the deceleration selectors, and look how it slows down by itself to a complete stop. So right now this car is slowing itself down to the stop. The brake lights are shining. There's a little avatar right here that I like to show off, and then bam, look at that. It's just cruising at 5 miles an hour. So if you don't use the brakes, there it is. And right now everything was just charging. So see right now, the engine and the tires. The engine's giving the tires power, and then the battery's giving the tires power. Now right now when I let go of the brake, you see the tires are giving the battery, not the engine, the battery power. And then every single time you slow down or let go of the gas, it's going to be charging that battery. That's the way the hybrid works. You don't have to plug it in. A lot of confusion going on with the plug-in stuff. It's really crazy because I remember before these all electric plug-ins, when I started driving my Clarity in 2018, I remember that hybrid was a hybrid. Nobody now everybody thinks a hybrid is a plug-in. Like everybody, but a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people. It blows my mind because most people know what a hybrid is, but there's starting to be folks coming around now. Like, hey, maybe I don't want to spend all this money on gas, which is why I have an all electric. So, for example, I was I left Tracy. I went to Davis. Shout out to the Davis Electric Vehicle Association and the Sacramento Electric Vehicle Association. We're very proud members of there. I'm a proud member of there. Anyhow, I stopped in West Sac to go to Chando's Tacos. Shout out Chando's Tacos. Everybody in the Sacramento area that knows about Chando's Tacos. Ooh, those mulitas are life. Got my mulita, drove to Davis. So I went, from here to West Sac. It was along the way. Got back on I-80 West. The Yolo Causeway was being you know, what I'm saying? Something that if you ever driven on the Yolo Causeway, it could be something else. A little bit of a stressful situation in that traffic for those of you that don't like sitting in traffic. And I'm from San Jose, California, Bay Area commuter in my blood veins, but yeah, I've never liked traffic. Went to Davis. After Davis, went back to Chando's and got me some more. Shout out again, Chando's Tacos. And after that, got on the highway, took 5 all the way to Modesto's Kaiser Permanente hospital there and charged. And all those miles that I used all 273 miles minus, like I say, like 40 miles. I used like 230 miles. And now listen to this part. So if you get 230 miles, okay, let's just say you get 30 miles a gallon, right? That's like 7 gallons. 7 times 3 is 21, right? So that's like 7 point something gallons. Let's just call it 7. If gas is $5 a gallon, or let's just say $3 a gallon where you're at, 7 times 3 is 21. It cost me $8 to fill that thing up. So there's a perfect example. Real life situation from just a regular person. I'm not a EV techie kind of a person. I'm trying so hard to become it, but it's not easy to relearn this stuff. But if you're thinking about an EV, reach out to me. Let's talk about it, and let's either get you on the path to transitioning to one, or let's answer all the questions that you may have that you don't want to go to a dealership and deal with some salesperson there trying to sell you something, right? We're always going to try to help you. If you're dealing with somebody who's not trying to help you, just ask for somebody else. It's real easy. And there's not one manager I could think of. Matter of fact, if he's here right now, I'll stop one of them. That would be like, no. We want to make sure you work with the original guy. Absolutely not. No way. It's called a turn. So turn somebody else. Turn you to someone else. So you turn around and bang, there's a new face. Whether it's like me, I'll tell people like, hey, you want to talk to a short, fat, bald guy, even though I've lost weight. That's just my thing. I'll go get a tall, skinny guy with hair. So you know what I'm saying? You want to talk to a short, chubby, bald guy? I'll get a tall, skinny guy with hair. Now, this is the treat I want y'all to see. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, let me open up this window here. Let me grab this camera. Check this out. So we are in a remodel right now. We're about to drive up right there right now. There's our trailers that we're using. Those are my brand ambassadors. There's the brand new Honda signs, how we started. And we kind of thought we were going to get more from there. Oh my goodness, check that out. So on the left hand side, we got a brand new state of the art car wash coming, and check that out. My home, it's definitely gonna be quite an adjustment. But check that, isn't that crazy? A big shout out to Teamworks Construction. You know, they are very professional. Look how clean everything is too. It's about to be done, and look how clean it is. Isn't that crazy? So professional, so professional. Wraps all the way around. This whole thing's coming out. So right now we're having a construction reduction event, and man, that is something else, isn't it, folks? So what they're doing is they're going to remodel the whole thing. As a matter of fact, this is our general sales manager, James Herron. Sir, say hello to everybody. Um, wow, that was Coach. I call him Coach. He's super awesome. Anyhow, we need to clear space for the construction crew. They're moving at a lightning pace. We're going to go ahead and back up right there. And it's like every single day. And if you go to the Tracy Honda Insider Instagram page, you'll see what I'm talking about. If you go on my Deals with DOMiNiC Instagram page, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm chronicling it, and I'm still doing sales. I'm so busy with my thing here. Anyhow, let's go ahead and turn the car off as promised. I'm gonna put these lights on right here, leave these headlights on right there, roll up these windows, close this one right here so it has an effect. Anyhow, so what we're trying to do is clear. It's gonna sound real cheesy salesman-y, but we need to clear space. So we got to put everything on clearance and on blowout so we can get them out of there. Just reach out to me. You'll get special pricing. Now I'm a proud member of management. You get manager savings all day. So here we go. See that beep, and then see how it beeped again. Now the car is locked. That's the walkaway auto lock as promised. And this is a EXL 2025 Honda Accord EXL hybrid. And man, that ride was smooth. Talking with y'all again, it's always great. There's not one time I could think of that when I'm making these videos. I'm not just trying to really reach out to y'all. So thank you for your support. I'm just a girl dad. I'm just a husband. And I really love people. I do this for the people. Can't think of anybody else who advocates so hard as I do. And I do it on purpose because y'all are worth it. You guys have made me a homeowner, a business owner, and all the above, a YouTuber. So, hey, if there's anything I could do to pay you back, especially if it's a Honda, I have a Prologue, that's what I'm here to do. So it's your favorite ball guy. Don't forget to subscribe, share this with somebody who who may be looking for this awesome machine. And I'll see you on the next one.